I think kidney beans taste much better if they are served in a bowl that you made yourself. Kidney beans do not get the attention that they deserve. They are a great source of protein, fiber, potassium, and they're creamy and delicious, especially if you know how to make them. Today we're making two amazing, fantastic, delicious recipes with kidney beans. First, we're making this smoky kidney bean stew. It's basically like Cajun red beans and a kidney bean chili had a baby and made this smoky kidney bean stew. The second one is my peanut coconut kidney bean stew. This one is inspired from West African peanut stews. I'm taking similar flavors and making this peanut coconut milk sauce, and then we add lots of veggies and some kidney beans and simmer that along with some spices. And oh my god, both of these are so delicious, so let's make them. There is protein in the smoky kidney bean stew from the kidney beans and the red lentils. There's also veggies. Together they add a bunch of protein and fiber to the stew, and everything goes into the Instant Pot and gets cooked for a really long time. Yes, we're cooking the kidney beans for an hour. We want them to get overcooked and creamy. We're using soaked kidney beans. They will actually get cooked in 10 minutes if you want the sturdy kidney bean for kind of like salads. But we're making this chili style stew, so we want the kidney beans to be overcooked and really creamy, but you can cook them for a shorter time if you prefer a less creamy texture. Now, depending on the age of the kidney beans, sometimes the kidney beans actually might not have cooked in the 1 hour. You can pressure cook them again for another 15 minutes or longer until the kidney bean texture is to your preference. Start the Instant Pot on saute, add some oil, add in the onion and garlic and a pinch of salt, and cook that until the onion starts to turn translucent, about 3 to 4 minutes. Add in the veggies, mix that in. Add in the tomato paste and a splash of water and mix that and cook. Add in all of the spices and the bay leaf and cocoa powder. Yes, we need cocoa powder in this. It adds amazing flavor to the stew. Add red lentils, kidney beans, and water or stock and mix that in. Close the lid and pressure cook. Let the pressure release naturally, or you can quick release after 10 minutes if you're in a hurry. Now you can serve this delicious smoky kidney bean stew topped with your favorite toppings, and serve this warming bowl on a chilly day or any day because it's just so fabulously delicious. If you don't have an Instant Pot, I have the stovetop directions on the recipe on my website. Do check the recipe notes for substitution options and variations and all of that information. For the peanut coconut kidney bean stew, we need a bunch of aromatics, so chop them up and set them aside. Some tomato, chop that and set that aside as well. Chop up whatever veggies you want to use. Measure out all of your spices. I'm using some oregano, thyme, and some Burberry today. Burberry is an Ethiopian spice blend. You can also use garam masala, curry powder, some Jamaican curry powder or South African curry powder, or a Middle Eastern blend like Baharat. That'll go really well here as well. Drain the kidney beans from your can or use cooked kidney beans. Add some oil to the pan. Wait for it to get a little hot. Then add the onion and garlic and some salt and cook those until they're golden. Add a little bit of water to bring the heat of the pan down, and then add the spices. Mix those in. It smells so good. You just want to cook these for just a few seconds, then add in your peanut butter, a bit of the water to mix that in, and the tomatoes. Cook these down for a minute or so, just so that the tomatoes start to get going and the peanut butter gets mixed in really well. Then add in your vegetables and the coconut milk. Use some water to rinse out that container. Now you want to mix all of this so that the peanut butter mixes into the sauce and doesn't stay like clumpy here and there. Then add in the kidney beans and some salt. We're just gonna cover this and let this cook. Add some more salt and some more spices towards the end if you want. Definitely add a squeeze of lime juice to break that creaminess. And then you can serve the stew with rice or quinoa. or with flatbread, sourdough, or pita bread, or however you like. There's so many ways you can serve this stew, so do make it and do let me know how you like it. I mean, you would think that kidney beans and peanut stew doesn't go together, but it works so well. It's so good. Kidney beans are used extensively in Indian cuisine, so if you want to try out some more kidney bean recipes, do try out my Dhaba Rajma, which is a restaurant style kidney bean curry. It's like fabulously delicious, and it's an instant pot recipe. It's practically dump and done. You just add everything to the instant pot and forget about it for an hour or so, and voila, you have this creamy and delicious Indian kidney bean curry that is so fantastic. I also have a kidney bean burger. That one is a tricky one. That one is in the category of like, oh, I was being way too creative. Do try these two recipes and do let me know in the comments if you tried these. Then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more easy vegan recipes, fun and creative vegan recipes, Indian vegan recipes, and so much more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.